Okay, so here's a very simple app just to demonstrate how to clear columns with a single button. So three people, Simon, David, and Julian. You can click on the inline list and you can choose a combination of colors for each of them, very easy. And then it has a button, well, it has text to show you what colors have been chosen, and you can clear basically with one button. And you can do the same for any of the screens. Any of the people, this is David, pick a combination and reset very easily. So how does this work? Let's go to the MyGlide app. Here's the spreadsheet, and we have the three names down here, and then we basically have also the color combinations, so written in the color combinations as options. We've then added some switches, some Boolean switches, true or false, which we'll be using later. And then I'm going to go and show you the construction first. So let's just go in here. Here you see we have an inline list. Very straightforward inline list with the name of the person. And then if you click on it, it opens up basically that name and shows that we have down here three different switches. Switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. We have a text which then displays the contents of the color selected, which we'll see is going to be a template. And then we have the button itself, which we'll get into. So let's just remind ourselves in terms of the spreadsheet. So we have those three Boolean algebra switches, which are simply these Boolean switches here. It's obviously got to be user specific in case more people are using the app. And then we have an if statement here. So for the three different colors, basically we're saying if that switch is true, then give the color in one color in the first column here. That's the first if statement, and it follows logically. If the second switch is true, then the second color, and the third one follows the same logic. Then quite simply we add these are the important stuff. So we have a column full of the word reset. So all of the rows which are going to be reset have to go down. So we have three rows, so we have three resets. And then you have this sort of matrix going along here. So the first relationship we're going to make is going to be basically just a text column with the word reset in the first cell. This is, we name it 2R, and it's going to be the reset in the second cell, and so it goes down diagonally until you've covered all of the cells in all of the rows that you need. You then create relations between those reset words and each of the reset in the columns. So we're going to basically map whichever item we've opened, if it's the second item here, and we're going to map those with the first relationship, the second, and then the third. Here let's just open that up and show you. So we're mapping this reset column, which has the word reset in all of them, to where does that word appear in things 1R. And in 1R it's going to be this first item, and in this one here it's going to then map to 2R, which is the second row, and this one is going to be highlighting the third row. So then if we go back to the actual app, so if we click on here, we see that we have this button, and the important thing for the button is that we have a special action over here. So the action, if I edit that, has the three different reset commands. So you need one for each row that you're going to reset. And if I click on the first one, you see we're going to be basically changing not this item, but the first relation. So you're going to see as many relations as you have rows. Here we have three, so that's the first relationship there. And then we scroll down, we want to reset the switches. One switch, second switch, third switch. And the options we have, quite nicely, we have clear value as one of those options. So we just clear those three values there. And the same is obviously for the second relation, and then the third relation. And then this is just a notification to say, yeah, successful. So let's go back to the app. And you can see that basically when we clear that, it clears it. Nothing to clear at the moment, but whatever combination we have, it will clear it. That's that action working. So very straightforward way to clear cells in an entire column, so long as you have a finite number. So I've done it up to about 16, 17 rows and about 10, 15 columns. It starts to get quite a lot of programming to put all those relationships in, but I think it's doable. Thanks for listening.